Hi, Sandy here. So today I went shopping at Hobby Lobby and I made a video. It's already up on YouTube about all the stuff I bought. I spent over $200 today. I just had a lot of fun and I splurged like crazy. But some of the things I bought all of these flowers here. And I also bought this whole jar full of flowers, which I dumped out and I sorted into piles by color. There's white, there's some brown and red and so on. And I've got like my purple. I bought this and then there's more purple. So normally I keep my flowers in this box. This is basically stuff, some of it is self-adhesive, but it's basically stuff that I would use glue dots for to decorate my tags and borders and stuff. And I dig around in here like this, and I've got little tiny rhinestones. I've got everything sorted by color. There's a green section, blue, purple, yellow, pink, red, you know. And then I've got my silk flowers in here. I didn't have very many left. So I can't get all of those flowers into here, obviously. So I'm going to take all these flowers out and put them into sandwich bags. And I save everything. I save all of my Ziploc sandwich bags and reuse them. Not the ones that have food in them, but just other stuff. So I'm going to put all those flowers in these sandwich bags, whatever size I happen to need. I'm going to dump these out and put them in with all the other purple flowers. And so as long as I'm doing that, I think I want to transfer everything out of this box and put things into little Ziploc bags. Like I've got all my little tiny rhinestones in this bag, and then I've got lots of gallon-sized bags here, and I will have a gallon-sized bag for each color. I will have, say, blue. I'll have the blue flowers in a sandwich bag. I've got all of my buttons in here, so I can put my buttons and my flowers and my sequins, and just sort these out a little bit and get them organized. So then I'll have a Ziploc bag full of smaller Ziploc bags, and then I'll have a lot of these things in a bag together. And I got this container. And because I work by color, and if I'm looking for something blue, I can pull out the flowers or the buttons, or I can take these and like dump them into here, and I can stir it around easier and find something, and then just pour it back into the bag. And I can use sandwich bags. Plus, I've got all of these bags in here. These are tiny jewelry size bags. Several different sizes and smaller. I save everything and reuse it. I got smaller ones too, like this size. So I think I'm going to transfer all of this into Ziploc bags and have a gallon bag of each color with all the stuff in bags within the bags. And today I bought this box. Is so pretty. $5.99 from Hobby Lobby. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but now I know. I'm going to move all of this stuff into here. Put the gallon-sized Ziploc bags in there with all the colorful stuff in it. So that's what I'm going to work on. That's my project. So I'll keep you updated as I go along. So I'll see you later. Okay, I've gotten started. I have a bag for each color. This is my white bag here in the front. I've got my white flowers in there and my white buttons. And I'm thinking, well, so I put those in there, and I fold over the top. I don't think I'll even Ziploc it shut because I want to get in there fast and easy. So I put them in the same order that I put all of my other things. And I put in a piece of red paper in this one. This is my red buttons and my red flowers. So I'm thinking I'm going to put in a sheet of that color paper, so when I flip through, I can very quickly find the color that I'm looking for. So far so good. So far I'm liking it. I think I want some matching bags though. But this is working so far. Yeah, I think I like it. So I got the buttons and the flowers in each one. There's white, black, brown, yellow, orange, red, pink, purple, blue, and green. And I'm going to have a metallic, a silver and gold, and I think that's about all. But I think this is working for me. Except I want some matching bags. I do have more bags. I want them to match. But this is good. So I found a use for my new box, and I like it. So I'll be back to keep you updated. Okay, I've got my green stuff all sorted. I've got my baggie full of silk flowers, my baggie with my green buttons. This is all that loose stuff that I had, and I sorted out. I've got some larger sequins and some smaller sequins inside of a smaller bag. And then all of this stuff, I got just an assortment of things, and I'm going to keep it in the Ziploc bag, and then I can just dump it in this when I'm working on something and look through it. And with the square container, just pour it all back in there. I think this is going to be much more accessible to me. And then I've got my large Ziploc bag. I put a piece of green paper in there. So I'll put all this in here. I think I'm really going to like this. Better than that bead box. And I don't want to close this. I do want these sealed. But I want this not sealed so it's easy to access. So then I keep my green in the back, and next is blue. So I'm going to sort the blue, and with here's the red and the green, and it's going to be very easy for me to flip through and find the color that I'm looking for. I got everything all sorted and into my box. So I got all my green stuff in here, all of my blue stuff, purple, red, orange, pink, yellow, brown, a little bit of black, white, and then I've got some silver and gold and rhinestones in here. And then I want to keep this bowl in here so that I can dump out stuff in there and move around and see what I have. But I think I'm well on my way to what I want, but I want to be able to see my stuff. So I'm going to try something else. I'm going to make little like folders for dividers and take things out of the bigger bags so that I can see my flowers in my little bags and all the colors. So I'll get back to you. Well, I've got my bead box completely empty. I'll find something else to use that for, I hope. And I've got all my stuff in my box, and the lid does fit on there, although I'm going to store it on my shelf like this for easy access. I've got my container here so that I can easily dump things into it and dig around and see what I want. I kind of wanted to keep the lid with it in case I'm in the middle of something, I want to cover it up, but I'm not going to need that, so I'm just going to keep the box right there. So I took everything out of the big gallon plastic bags, and like here's my green. I have my flowers, my green flowers, and I lined up all the colors of the flowers along here. And then in the middle I put my buttons, and then my bag with all of my little things, and then within this bag I have a bag of sequins. In some of my bags I have bags of rhinestones. I don't have any green rhinestones. And I took a piece of cardstock of each color and I just folded it like this and like this, about an inch there. Now some of the colors I have a lot less of, so I folded it closer like that, so I have a smaller fold on the bottom so I could get everything in there. So, and it doesn't quite go all the way across, so I keep them pushed against this side, and I keep the lightweight flowers over here, and I think I like that much better. So here's my blue. Say I'm looking for something blue. Do I want flowers? Do I want buttons? They're right there. Or if I want something blue, I can just open this bag and dump it in here. And I've got this bag of little rhinestones, and I've got this bag of sequins, and within this bag of sequins I have two smaller bags of two different colors of sequins. They were all together, so I kept them together. And then the larger sequins. And I use the sequins once in a while. And then I have this box. Instead of that little tiny area in the bead box that I can't even see the bottom of, I can easily move these things around and find something that I want to use. And it's kind of fun to have this. I'm not usually a digger with most of my stuff, but I like to dig in this. So, and then I can just dump it right back in here. Got to have a square container, so you got a corner for a little pour spout. I'll put this back in here. And a lot of times I'm making tags or borders or something, and I'm working with one color. So all I have to do is pull out all of my blue, the flowers, the buttons, and my little embellishments, and stick it in there. I have it out and handy. I think I'm going to like this better than the bead box. I really do, because then I can quickly just dump everything out and find what I'm looking for. So everyone will have the flowers, the silk flowers, the buttons, and the embellishments. Now the pink, I have a lot of rhinestones. I bought a sticker sheet of the rhinestones, so I cut them down into strips to keep in the plastic bags instead of off in a separate place. So I've got the rhinestones and the sequins and everything all right in here. And I think I'm going to like this. And then, so I got the green, blue, purple, pink. This is the way I organize all of my colors. It's not really the Roy thing, but it's the way I do it. So there's red. I don't have a lot of red. I don't have a lot of orange. There's yellow. This is brown. I chose a color. I don't get a lot of brown paper, so I chose a color brown that I'm not very likely to use. And then black. Don't have a lot of black. I got a lot of black buttons with just a few black flowers, black and gray. And then I got white flowers, white buttons, and white and things. And I don't use a lot of white. I need to work a little harder on doing that. And then in the front, I didn't make a pocket. I didn't know what color I wanted to make it. But I've got I've got silver sequins and silver embellishments, and then I've got gold sequins and gold embellishments, and then I've got this of there's some little clear sticker things that I could put something on the back of and create my own thing. Then I've got these glittery stars, and then I've got all of these rhinestone flowers, and then I've got these, and they're pearls and rhinestones mixed together, and then I got some multicolor rhinestones there, just an assortment of things. And then I've got these, they're squares and circles of different sizes that came on a sheet, and I cut them up so they could fit in a bag. And then I've got these, they're like rhinestone hearts and shapes and various clear things. And then I've got these, somebody gave me these. Oh, it says, I love shopping girly purse. It's girly, what do you call these? They got the little pegs that you spread open. And then I've got all of these little brads. That's what they're called. These little brads. Somebody gave me those, and there's colors mixed together, but I put those together. And then I got all these tiny little rhinestone. I save everything. I even got an rhinestone earring in there. But I got those in here. Actually, I should put these inside of my other bag of rhinestones like that. Yeah, I like that better. So I got all this stuff organized. And then I have... Now, these things are all pretty flat, so that you can put them on a scrapbook page and then put the scrapbook page in a page protector, and it's not going to be all bumpy and messy. Most of them are reasonably flat. And then I have this box. Hey, there's some more brads. I should put those with the other ones. I'm going to. Of heavier things that I can't put on a scrapbook page. And they're sorted by color. There's buttons and things. And then those rhinestones that came on the sheets, I cut them into strips to put on here. I'm pretty sure I have some of this size in there. But I was thinking I might put this in there. But no, I'm not going to, because I'm going to use these for craft items, not for scrapbooking, because I used one of these on a scrapbook page once, and there's this big bump, and you can see it from the side of the scrapbook. There's this gap where that's just too thick, and it's just not working for me. So yeah, I'm going to leave these in here. I'm not going to mix them. The only thing that's kind of bugging me is these, but I know these are here, and when I get low on my little supply here that's handy, I know I can get more right there. So no, I'm not going to mix that. But, you know, this locks really good, and I kind of need the space. I hope it will fit. Nope, not going to fit. It'll fit like that. But no, when I get it on the shelf, it's not going to, no, not going to do it for me. So, I'm going to keep this handy right here so I can easily dump things and dig through them. I like it. I like it. And on the shelf, the lid will be right here under it. Okay, thanks for watching, and I hope you get some ideas. That's just me. I like to be able to see things and have it all handy and organized. So, bye-bye.